What's up, everybody? This is HeartOfTheRegion, and I'm gonna introduce y'all to my sister right here, Liv.
What up?
We call her Liz. Okay. So what we're doing today is we are trying out a Baskin Robbins Thanksgiving Oreo turkey cake.
Oh, yeah.
So she insisted because Oreo ice cream cake is her favorite. So we're gonna dig in. We're gonna do some Q&A and get started.
Okay.
Ready?
Let's go.
Go ahead.
Oh, I want the leg.
Start first. Yeah, you go ahead.
I think there's a cone in it.
Is that ice?
Maybe that's just the leg, like a waffle cone.
Is that waffle cone? No way.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're gonna pick a different spot.
That's a waffle cone?
I think I'm gonna go for the turkey leg.
Let's do it. Is the ice cream? I think that is the cone. That's the cone. I have a cone. That's icing though.
The way you ate that was crazy.
It's caramel.
I know. I like the caramel.
That's
It's
good. That's good. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, bro. I ain't get too much ice cream on it though.
It's pretty good.
That's how you get into a cone though. You know what I'm saying?
I think they might have just put cones on the legs so that like the legs stuck out.
Yeah.
So that like the legs would stick straight out.
You think it's like making a big old Oreo ball?
Like I bet the middle's not a cone.
Then you just like a big old ice cream ball?
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. You know my favorite ice cream cake.
It's fire, dog.
It's good, but
So I'm gonna ask you a couple questions, all right?
okay.
And next you kind of go next, all right?
Okay.
So I go first, you go next, all right?
Okay.
So first question is, what is your passion in life?
Ooh, okay.
And to add on to that, how does that align with your purpose in life?
Oh my gosh, you went straight to it.
Oh yeah.
Passion. I think just like others and loving others and
Yeah.
spreading positive vibes. I'm dripping ice cream. Chill. Loving others, helping others,
Yeah.
especially young, like middle school and just like young girls who are just like kind of struggling with identity
Yeah.
and stuff. Because I feel like it's just relatable.
Yeah.
So helping them get through that. And then you see it play out in my life with my husband, Jonah, your brother. We lead a youth group and I coach. So it's like combining the sports and mentorship. It's really fun. Yeah.
Okay. So purpose, passion. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So I know faith is a big thing with you and Jonah, and you know I met y'all when y'all was in college and everything. So with faith, like how important is faith for anyone in life? Like how important is it to you, and why should be important to those that may watch this video?
It's the most important thing to us, to me. For me, it's not something where I feel like I fully submitted to it
Yeah.
until adulthood.
Yeah.
But I always knew about it, and it was always important to me and my family. But making it like the number one thing, like prioritizing, like I'm going to make it to my church every day. I'm going to take a step out of my comfort zone and do things that maybe you wouldn't do before.
Yeah.
It's like super important to us now. So I think faith is something that, I mean, Jesus died for everybody. So
Amen.
I think that everybody should take that leap of faith and
Yeah.
at least just have a conversation with God and go from there.
Amen. I'm out with church with y'all too. At one time, that was a good time too.
Which one did we go to?
This was in Minnesota, right? Was it Minnesota?
Or maybe we were in Des Moines.
No, this was Des Moines.
I don't
Because that's
remember.
when me and Jonah was doing, was it Amway?
Yes.
Yeah, remember I went to church with y'all?
I do remember that. I had gone to
Yeah.
that church like twice.
Yeah, that was actually a good time.
Yeah, it was a good church.
That was really good. And the crazy part is, too, so I never had a chance to say this to you, but the reason why I appreciate you so much, the way that I see you, like, challenge him to become such a better person. Like, we grew up believing in God and everything.
Yeah.
But I think it's easier said than done, right? In anything in life. And so to see him so committed to not just improving as a man, but to improve his relationship with God, that was like, okay, like that's special. Because I've never seen that from him. Like, we believe in God and everything, right? But to be so deliberate, right? And to see him always, not just when he wants to, but even when he doesn't want to do something, he made it a commitment. And that's what's special. So I commend you for that. Like, that's I've never seen that.
No. I mean, Jonah already was amazing. Like, when I met him, he was amazing.
But he'd go, for sure.
He's definitely taken some huge strides in his faith in a really cool way.
Yeah.
I remember, I was praying for my future husband for years.
Yeah.
And then when he got baptized, I was crying. And people are like, I mean, not why are you crying? Because, like, obviously it's a huge step for anybody and it's emotional.
Yeah.
But I was crying because I was just like, oh, this is what I prayed for. And he's just he's the best. But, I think... I mean, Bible says he who finds a wife finds a good thing.
Boy, you spitting that fire.
I can't spit the verse, but I can spit how it goes.
No, you spitting that fire, though, for real, though.
So, I don't know. I think it's a good thing. That partnership is really important.
Yeah.
So, we're pushing each other. It's good.
Yeah.
We were just talking previously about this. So, with the way you had planned your life and the way your life is going, what do you appreciate? And what do you want to change or like modify? Because all of us should be growing and changing all the time, right? So what do you want to take from what you've learned?
So what do I appreciate?
Yeah, it was kind of a 2-layer question. So like what do you appreciate about like you wanted to be a lawyer or whatever, and now you're doing all of this stuff on social media and helping people and all that. And so what do you learn from that? We'll do that question first. What do you appreciate about what you've got going on now?
No, that's a great question. So
even though it wasn't what you planned.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I say this all the time to say though, like as people, we want what we want, right? Yeah. However, I truly believe that God's plan will always supersede what we want. Yeah. Because we might want X, Y, and Z. We feel like this might be this and this is best for us. However, he's going to put us through situations that we might look at as negative. The whole time he's setting us up for a home run and we don't even know it yet. You see what I'm saying? So going into, you know, when COVID hit, I was a senior in college, right? So I'm about to graduate. I want to become a lawyer. However, that set me up to start playing video games. I haven't started playing video games since 2015. So for 5 years, I haven't played a video game, right? Yeah. So we started playing video games with pops and nephews and them, and that's how I got into streaming. And so I never cared about streaming, and that's just me being honest. However, the thing that I appreciate about life is the fact that we can find beauty in the most toughest situations. And when we go through these situations, it's going to prepare us for something that we don't even see in ourselves sometimes. Yeah. And so I think that's what I appreciate the most is the process. Because sometimes we don't understand how vital the struggle might be. Maybe things don't go as planned, or maybe we wanted to be this and da-da-da. Yeah. Then all of a sudden, it's like, holy crap, this is even better. So I think that's what I appreciate is the process so much, because sometimes we're focusing on the beginning and the end, but not what's going on as we get there. So I appreciate the process.
There's a curveball.
Man, boy, did you see my headline? Well, I look like a butterball turkey.
Butterball turkey.
Boy, talk about. Second question. What was the second question?
So we were going into what you expected versus what kind of was your outcome. Yeah. And then what you've learned from what you've done and what you want, like how you want to apply those learnings to life going forward.
Yo, you saw what they did?
Is it like mousse?
I don't.
I tasted something chocolate. Okay, there's still
There's a layer of chocolate on there.
I low-key just want to like.
Do it. I mean, who's going to say no to you? Do it.
There's still a cone there, no?
No, I think it's like, I don't know what that is. Is that icing or what is that? You know what that is?
I think it might be like the consistency of it is giving like frosting. Yeah. Like this part kind of tastes more like a Dairy Queen ice cream cake. I love me a Dairy Queen ice cream cake.
Yeah. How good is it 1 through 10? Honestly, so far.
This is not an ad for Dairy Queen, but if it was, no, I'm just kidding. If a Dairy Queen cake is a 10, this is like a 7.
Why is that?
7.5.
Yeah.
Just because the Dairy Queen cake got like the crumbles, it got the fudge.
Yeah.
If you want Oreo, it got Oreo. If you want cookie dough, it got cookie dough.
Yeah. The creativity is a W though.
That is a big W.
Yeah,
That's got to pick it up to at least 8.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's better than Dairy Queen.
Even though the legs was broken.
Yeah. Good. I agree. I get like a 7.5. 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Now that you've got all these learnings,
Okay.
what would you change, or what are your takeaways now that you've done all this, and how do you apply it to like life moving forward?
Yeah, so I don't think I would want to change anything besides I think this. And so I think, and we was mentioning this off camera prior to this. And so there's something I read like a long time ago. After a kid turns 18, and they go on to whatever they do, the more likely a child will see their parents is very slim.
Yeah.
Like it diminishes. And so me being able to spend the quality time with my loved ones, my family, right? That is something that I think that's the only thing that I would want to change.
Okay.
It's because, excuse me. Ooh, wait. Hold on. I'm lactose. I ain't gonna lie. It's supposed to go from the other end, but it's coming from the front.
Oh, no, thank you.
Yeah, because I need a poop, but
do not poop. We are
serious.
way too close proximity right now for me to do that.
I don't have. You know how like you gotta poop, but it won't come out.
I don't know if I'm gonna admit to that on this camera.
No, it's like on the cusp. Anyway, your dad told me this. So when I first met him, and I never
That
forget
pivot
this.
is crazy.
Yeah.
Come on.
So Mr. Bruce said, I remember this, and so I forgot where it was, but it was in Minnesota. And so he was asking me, he was like, oh, it's that's who I am and little stuff. And so he made a statement. He was like, basically he was saying like how I have to take care of myself more and find time to make time for the family, because he was like, what's the point of having all this when you don't have your health or you don't have the time to spend with those that love you? Something in those words. I'm not saying exactly, but in that way. And so that's always stuck with me, speaking to your dad when I met him. And so I think that's the thing that I'm working to change and to do better, which I am. Yeah. I'm not saying I'm good at it, but it's improving. Where I need to find time physically to spend time with people that I love, because that is so much more important than saying, oh, like the streaming stuff is cool. However, what I value more is like earlier today, bro, I ain't laughed that hard in years. Crying.
Yeah, we're wilding.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what I need to work on more, is finding a way to spend more time with my family. Yeah. And that's what I need to change. But outside of that, I think I'm doing pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. You ask the next one. Go ahead.
You know what I'm going to say?
No, I don't.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
So what's the love life looking like? What?
No, I wasn't ready for that. No, that's crazy.
We're trying to find Heart of the Region, a little lady, if you know what I'm saying. I want a sister-in-law.
No, I'm not gonna lie. You threw me for a loop. I was not expecting that. I thought you was like, twin, where you been? Twin, where have you been? I thought that's what you was gonna ask me.
Stop derailing from the question, Heart.
Wow, I wasn't. Currently, I don't have a Mrs. Hart. Honestly, I don't think I've found the one that would fit, what I was raised to look for. Sure. Right? I haven't found that one yet. That's like,
it's one of y'all out there.
No, that's crazy, dog. I don't know, like, because I've had lots of women who want to be in my life, right? However, I think I guess I'm more of a traditional person, I guess. I don't know how to frame it. Okay. But it's like, I want to go about things the right way. Like get married and, actually getting to know each other, like doing things different than what we're accustomed to today. Sure, yeah. And so I think that is so hard to find, because it's like I see more people doing goals and
like everything's for social media.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. And for me, I don't care about that. Like, and so honestly, outside of streaming, I'm way more reserved. Like, I still have a great personality. I'm outgoing, but compared to like the stream, I'm more reserved, and I value those things so much more as I kind of progress in streaming.
Sure.
And so, like, I want to find a lady that truly loves me for me. You feel me? Like, truly loves me for me, not because I'm doing well at this, or like, I don't care about that. Like, do you love me for me? Can I love you for better or for worse, to death do us part, right? Like, I believe in that. So if I can find someone who is truly, like, number one, you have to believe in God.
Yeah.
Like, there's no debate. You can't pick and choose. Like, do you truly believe in God?
Yeah.
And do you trust him? Because you can believe in God and say you trust him, but do you trust him? Like, are you showing it? And so I think, because you threw me for a loop. I wasn't ready for that. I'm honest. That kind of threw me for a loop. I think if I can find someone that is like truly like in that parameter, I would do it. But I haven't found it yet. So.
Okay. What are you doing to prepare yourself for your future wife?
Wow. This is crazy.
You started with the deep questions right off the bat, so here I am. I'm responding.
I didn't expect this. Wow.
Boom.
Wow. This is crazy. Wow. This is crazy. So, I think one of the things, and me and Jonah talk about this sometime, is that we have to be honest with ourselves.
Yeah.
That's number one, acknowledging there's a problem. Be honest with ourselves and realizing there's a problem, and being deliberate on how do we improve those situations. And so there's a lot of things, and all people, we have our problems. Right? We all sin, we all have problems. And so I had to learn how to recognize these issues, be deliberate, and work on it. So as a young man going into manhood, since 18 to this point, I'm 27 now, I've been working on so many things, from relationships with families to maybe my traumas, whatever the case may be, and having the tough conversations with those in my life that maybe affect whatever the case may be, so I can have that closure, fix myself, be honest, like, okay, I made this mistake, or this has affected me. Like, can we have a conversation? Like, being honest about it, right? And so the more that I've been able to do that, I want to be as best as possible, like the best version of myself for that young lady. Because I think sometimes we can't always prepare for situations, but we can at least walk into a situation better because we were already saying, you know what, I have these issues. Let me not put that burden on them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And of course, look at mom and pop, right? Like, they've had their issues, but they work together.
Yeah.
But I don't want to put so much on my significant other. So I think working on myself as a man and being honest and facing those traumas and being comfortable expressing my emotions, which is very hard for men nowadays. So I think it starts with, there's a lot of other things, of course, but to kind of hit the iceberg, I think that's what I feel
like it's a significant answer, or sufficient.
Yeah.
You're working on yourself. You're calling yourself out for the things that you know you need to work on.
Yeah.
And the things you maybe haven't thought about or talked to yourself about.
Yeah.
Like, do you like the person in the mirror? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's so important. So, yeah.
Well, y'all, we are out. Great video. If you do like this, please make sure that you hit the like button. We are trying to get to at least 200 likes on these videos.
There you go.
And see y'all soon for the next video.